So now it's time to dive deep into pullbacks, or another word for this is retracements, another word is consolidations, but all of these words pretty much mean the same thing. So what is a pullback? Well, a pullback is a temporary reversal that goes against the direction of the current trend. So if we look at this image right here, we can see that we had an impulsive move, a move that goes in the same direction of the trend. Then right here, we saw a brief pause in the trend. This right here is our pullback. It's our temporary reversal that goes against the direction of the current trend. But now, to simply say that a pullback is a temporary reversal might not be too helpful. So now let's once again take a look at some specific rules and signs to look out for to spot pullbacks. The first thing I'm looking out for in a pullback is that I want to see relatively small candles. So I want to see the bodies here to be pretty small compared to the impulsive move. So if we once again look at this image, we can see that this right here is the impulsive move. In this move, we have multiple candles with, large real bodies. So what I want to see here in the pullback is that the bodies here of the candles should be pretty small when we compare it to the candles of the impulsive move. And in this case, we can indeed see that the candles here in the pullback are much smaller compared to the impulsive move. So this is a good sign that we're talking about a pullback. The next sign I'm looking out for here is that in pullbacks, we often have mixed colors. So we often have both green and red candles. And once again, if we look at this pullback right here, you can see that we have both multiple green candles, right, and multiple red candles as well. So this is once again a good sign of a pullback. Last but definitely not least, in pullbacks we will often see multiple wicks present. And in this pullback we see that multiple of these candles have, both large upper and lower wicks. You can see this first candle had wicks, this one as well. This candle, large wicks, large wicks, large wicks. And to be more precise here, what I'm looking out for here is that I'm looking out for multiple wicks and also large wicks compared to the real bodies. And when it comes to pullbacks, we have basically two different versions of pullbacks that we need to know about. Pullbacks can be simple, but they can also be complex. The simple pullback, which you can see right here, is, very simple. It's basically when we have an impulsive move that goes up like this, then the actual pullback looks pretty much like a straight line before we see the next impulsive move. So this image at the top here is an example of a simple pullback. We have an impulsive move that pretty much goes up in a line. We have a nice pullback here, and then the next impulsive move. With that said, pullbacks can also be complex, and these pullbacks can be much harder to spot. It can take some time to learn them, and the reason that makes them so hard to spot here is because the actual pullback, which you can see right here, has highs and lows within the pullback. So if you take a look here at the complex pullback, you can see that we actually have a sort of minor high and another lower minor high within the pullback. We'll also have like a low here and another low here within the pullback. So we pretty much have like a small downtrend here in the actual pullback itself. So just to repeat here, a simple pullback has one counter trend move, so one move that goes against the direction of the trend, while the complex pullback here has two or even more counter trend moves. So a complex pullback could even look something like this, where we have like a structure here with multiple counter trend moves. And if this sounds complicated right now, don't worry, because as this course goes on, you will learn about tools and concepts that will help you understand and even trade complex pullbacks. And while the complex pullback is hard to learn, when you actually learn to trade complex pullbacks, they can be very rewarding. Alright, so this video was actually just a very short clip from our full market structure trading course here on the channel. To watch the full course, simply click or tap on the screen right here. I hope I will see you all over there very, very soon.